I think in general home cooks have gotten a lot better now just because, you know, there's more information out there and food's not where it used to be, where it was like, you know, the food in a restaurant was such a big secret. Now it's, you know, with the internet and TV and all that type of thing, it's a lot more, you know, people are trying a lot of new techniques and stuff at home. But I guess if I had to give some form of advice to home cooks, I see them, you know, under season all the time. You know, a little salt and pepper goes a long ways. I mean, first and foremost. And, you know, they worry too much about time and this and that. They just need to like get in there, try it, feel it out. You got to feel food out. It's not just like it takes 3 hours, it's done. You know what I mean? People ask me what my favorite ingredient is all the time, and I find that super difficult to answer. I mean, I think for any chef it changes all the time. You know, right now, like I said, I got so many tomato plants out there just pumping tomatoes out that it's probably tomatoes. And it's summer, you know, that's the way it is. Yeah, I mean, I try to do everything in the garden from seed first off. Like I don't, you know, if I can avoid it, I don't just go buy starts of any plants, and I get a bunch of funky, you know, rare varieties. I got one out there that grows a 6-pound tomato. So it's called 6-pound giant. I had never seen that before, so that's pretty cool. I think it's very important to grow your own stuff if you have the means. I mean, all the chefs I know use the same vendors and they're local this, sustainable that, but nobody's actually like doing it. I think on the grand scheme of things, it's getting a lot better. A lot more people are growing their own gardens and getting back to, you know, old school ways, which I think is great. And, you know, you can taste the difference. You know, if I walk out back and pick a tomato and use it that day, it's night and day from the one that's, you know, from the produce company. So I definitely lean towards Japanese knives. All the ones I have right now are Suisun, which are, I don't think you can beat them for the value. They're, you know, Western style Japanese knives that are just badass. But I have so many knives, it's ridiculous. I'm like a knife hoarder. We could talk about knives all day. If somebody came in and asked me about, a young person came in and asked me about being a chef, I would definitely tell them to really think long and hard about it, because it's you know, it can be a thankless job, especially in the beginning, and it takes a lot of hard work to actually get to where, you know, the hard work pays off. So it's not just a job, it's a career and a complete lifestyle change. It's not, you don't go to work, you know, clock in, clock out. I mean, it is a complete lifestyle change. You know, you sacrifice holidays, you sacrifice a lot of interaction with friends when they're off on the weekends, because those are your busiest days. But, you know, the people who are restaurant people, you know, it is what it is, and that's life. Way better the first time. That was not smooth.
It's okay. We can go back and forth.